This podcast features adults using adult language. You have been warned. Hello and welcome to Hit or Glitch, a podcast where we explore the multiverse of geek culture and experiment with rules and systems. This season we are exploring a galaxy far, far away.
Last time, Slur's Slagger was captured by an unknown number of assailants, led by someone wielding a lightsaber. On the upside, the crew managed to rescue the survivors of the Alderaanian Shoals. Tonight, we'll find out if Slur can focus on anything other than trying to get his ship back.
Not a chance.
I don't think he wants to focus on anything else.
Yep, you guys are sitting in that empty clearing.
If it was my ship, I might just, start shooting shots into the air in anger, but it's not.
No, I'm not going to waste ammo. I don't do that. No. I'm going to be yelling obscenities in the Doug's language.
Okay.
I won't bother translating that one.
You've probably heard him enough.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking the Doug starts yelling, the droid starts translating it in Shriwook, so then there's like a Doug yelling it and a Shriwook yelling the same thing.
Shut up.
Okay, so after I kind of calm down a little bit, I'm going to look at Gur and go, we're getting that shit back. We're going to that town. Let's go pick up everybody else.
We're home, Growlok.
I was going to wait for it. I wanted to wait. But that was a potential line later.
Well, we'll cut out that part and we can do it later.
Anyway.
All right. We will trek back at a more sedate pace.
Okay. Your bashing is healed.
Mine's healed.
Yep.
I'm still ever so slightly damaged from earlier when I took a spear.
Are you saying you'd like to
I'd like
out?
you to take a look at that. Seeing as how we have all of this spare time.
The threshold is the number of boxes that he has.
Dose.
That's one.
My God, man, are you hourly?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Takes a few minutes.
It's a flesh wound, but at the same time, man.
Can I check mine as well again? Or no?
No. But you can,
Is there anyone else that
Zexto.
needs attention?
yeah, the Zexto needs attention.
And he's a medic, so if we get him up and running, then
Alright.
Uh,
Should I just start rolling or are you going to tell me the threshold?
I'll start rolling.
Alright. Start rolling, champ. You got a while.
That's going to be 2.
Alright.
Another 2 for 4 total. Another 2 for 6 total
On your,
Okay.
what is that?
on my 5th roll.
Yep. Okay, so you're working on him for about 5 minutes. When he finally, he comes to, in obviously a lot of pain. Looks like he hit his head, hyperextended one of his elbows, and dislocated one of his shoulders. And you're like, pop the shoulder back in and sling up the elbow and whatnot. And eventually he comes to.
Yeah, I'll put the shoulder back in while he's still unconscious.
Good idea.
Because I know how painful that is.
Yeah, but the instant relief you feel once it goes back into place is so nice.
It is.
He sort of blinks up, and when he starts to thank you, like his mouth opens and he looks like he's about to thank you, and he sees the stormtrooper, and he's like,
He's not really. He just likes to pretend. Like when your daughter plays dress up, you know.
Yeah, well, don't make me get out of the thermal detonator. The First Order will have none of this!
the Celestin kneels down. He's like, hey Doc, they also saved us from a crazy native. Sort of looks and he's like, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not saying anything. I don't have anything to say. I didn't
Yeah.
save anybody from nothing.
Viva, like from behind, hands the Celest glass of water. Which is still like, oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm just sitting there all quiet, trying to pretend to be as stormtrooper as possible, just to screw with this guy. So they're like trying to do like little battle formations with my pistol and screwing around. The more uncomfortable he gets, the more I'm silently laughing inside of a helmet.
You guys are there, and the sun begins to set. Your other two crew members come traipsing into view.
I'm gonna kill her. Again, I'm speaking in Doug, kind of mumbling under my breath. Well, you don't know Doug, but you can get the idea of
If you're not going to speak basic, I don't think it's important. And I will say that out loud.
Took the ship. I'm going to kill him.
I told you that like 2 hours ago when you took off running in that direction.
Well, the question is Zydan alive?
Well, there was no corpse outside in the area, so
No, that's not 100% true. They could have thrown him out the hole they made when they took off with the ship. Too morbid? Too morbid?
If we're gonna make conjecture, they could be a cannibalistic Sith and kept him for a meal.
Yeah, like I said earlier, they're going to kill him before they sacrifice him.
Gur looks over at their survival supplies they have. They have something. They were cooking something, weren't they? Is it still there?
The leftovers.
Yeah, I'll just walk up and grab some of that. And then take off the Ackley helmet. At which point everyone will see that this Wookiee has no fur on his face or head. Kind of like, what a Yagwai looks like if you played Fallout. But either way, a hairless bear kind of face. Even more terrifying than otherwise.
Anyone who looks surprised, I'll just be like, "We fed him after midnight. It's fine."
we're going to that town, right? We're gonna go kill them all, right?
I don't know that killing them is the answer, but our answers do lie in the town. The Force has told me.
Okay. I'm gonna pop out a death stick.
What's composure, everybody?
I got 4. 3.
I also got 4.
Nice. The guy with the helmet
2.
doesn't say anything?
Well, I took my helmet off.
No, I'm talking about my helmet.
Oh.
You put the helmet on backwards.
He was trying to be a real stormtrooper.
You guys with 4 will hear this before the others, but it is like at first you're like you're trying to figure out. You hear something, you're trying to figure it out, and it's like, well, maybe it's the wreck. No, it can't be. It's not that direction. And then you realize it is battle drums.
Helmet back on. And I think I'm going to pull the shield out for now.
I will arm myself with my Manriki Gusari.
They are not. The drums
Mhm.
are not from the direction of the town.
And give the Doug and the stormtrooper a look like, you guys hear that?
It takes a moment, and then you hear it.
I grab my rifle.
Who has warfare?
Right here.
Intelligence warfare.
I thought about it, but I had to take investigation to be a bounty hunter. And I had to take crafts to make my armor and weapons, so...
2.
All right. You realize that it is a sizable force.
We need to run or hide.
There'll be no hiding.
Then we need to run.
And when you said that it's not coming from the wreck,
Correct.
We
It
were...
is not coming from the wreck or the direction of the town.
Yeah. Can I?
Is it coming
Do I
from...
know basically what direction it's coming from?
Yeah.
I will be like, it's coming from that way. Wreck's over there.
Which
Town's
is-
over there.
In the triangle that formed, this is the town. This is the Corvette. This is that other,
Right.
the other wreck. It is coming from over here, from this direction.
so it's coming past the town in between that other wreck and the town.
In between
No,
the other
it's
wreck
the
and the
opposite
Corvette.
direction of
It's
the
the
town.
opposite direction of the town.
Towards the town.
Is it heading towards us or towards
Yes.
the town?
towards us.
Well, towards the town is towards us.
Yes, either way.
Like we're on the way to the town.
All right, so we need a scouting party, and everybody else needs to get to the wreck. And my only thoughts for this is we can see what this large group is that's coming towards the town.
How far away was the town?
From where you guys are at, probably a little over 10 kilometers. Like 10.1, 10.2.
So do we try to hightail it for 6 miles, or do we try to Alamo it up in the burning wreckage of a ship?
Well, we can hide in the wreckage. You can even hide in the wreckage, but we can't hide.
Like Grolok's shaking his head like, no, we're not hiding in there. Or I'm not hiding in there. Like straight up, nope, not happening.
Here's the question we have to determine.
Oh, that's right.
Is this a war party going to the town because there's some kind of civil war going on this planet? Or is this a war party coming to find the survivors of the wrecks and the ship landing?
You almost hear a grin as Grolok says, "Oh, they're coming for us. After all, we did kill a number of their members."
You know what they say about the assumption being the mother of all.
I'm with Gur. They're obviously after us. They obviously recognized our skills as being ultimate warriors, so they're coming to fight us.
Remember?
Beaver rolls her eyes.
As do I.
Remember when this mission sounded like a walk in the
That's
park,
my
and now it's turning out to be a bad day in Bosnia? Like, we're losing it here.
Beaver's like, if they were coming after us, I would think it would be the people who took our ship. And they wouldn't be coming with drums.
Why wouldn't they be? What makes sense?
Gur starts to like, you see his head turn as if he's really thinking about that. Huh, that's an interesting idea.
It's not all about you, Gur.
Because it's much easier for them to fly over in our ship and shoot us from the sky.
My option is, or my thought is, we form a scouting party to go see what's going on with this big thing. Small, 2-3 man team tops. And we take those survivors and everybody else, and we go and we hide them out in the wreckage where there's smoke and there's fire and there's.
And how are they going to breathe?
Well, they don't have to be in the
Biva
thick of it.
looks to the Celestin and she's like, what did she want? And it takes him a second to realize, she wanted us to come with her to see this Khan Laroon guy.
Did she specify where this Khan Laroon guy is?
No. I was assuming it was in the town.
We're going to the town anyways. Might as well start now.
I'm with Jack. I think we should go find a safe hiding spot at the wreckage, keep these wounded out of the way, form a scouting team, see if we can see if they're if they're looking for us or if they're looking for the town before we make any moves. There could be some kind of war going on this planet, or she could have gotten back to them and they're coming to force us to go because they said no. And I kind of motion towards the...
Sure, his trunk twitches. He's like, I don't know how good of an idea it is to go to the ship, but we probably can find a hiding space there. And he looks you over and he's checked. And he's like, I assume you can rig explosives?
That would be a fine assumption.
Okay. What do you think, Doc? You think sickbay would be intact? The doctor looks sort of confused. He's like, yeah, maybe. And me and like, oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, yeah.
Or 3 arms pointing at me while he says this?
Mian is the Celestin.
Oh, okay.
The doctor still looks lost.
Oh, okay.
The Zexto's still like,
All right.
Mian is like, yeah, no. We can do that. It'll be better if we can get some of the gas from the guns. But Yeah, we can do that.
Then let's get going. Waiting here isn't gonna get me my ship any sooner.
All right.
The Zexo and the Kubas look like they can walk on their own.
Yeah, it's gonna be painful for him, but
So they're going to be walking slow then.
yes.
We'll aid the doctor.
No, I'm just going to pick them both up. Because a Kubas is like the size of a dog, and a Zexto.
No, that's a Kushaban.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm thinking the wrong one. Damn it.
Kubas is the guy with the trunk.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
They excel at intelligence gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a Zexo looks more like a stick bug.
He's small.
Yeah.
Like a mix between a
Him and the Gand are about the same size.
Well, maybe I won't just pick him up because there's all this problem about, oh my goodness, the giant monster is picking me up now. Whatever.
Biva, if you're gonna take the doctor, sort of help him, she's gonna help the Kubas. She's gonna help Shuz. Vlee hops into the escape pod and comes out with the Gand stun weapon that they have.
Gand stun stick?
He slings his useless rifle over his shoulder.
I'll look inside the escape pod and see if there's anything else worthwhile in there, like some supplies or anything.
What's investigation?
Never mind.
Yeah, you look in and there's garbage in there.
Ugh. All right.
Me and Taneb is like, I'll go with you to the forward hull of the ship where the cannons are. Do you have another engineer among you?
Can't say that I'm really an engineer.
Oh.
If you can do the finding, I can do the stripping.
Oh look, when I saw the forward section of the ship, was it also on fire still?
No.
Oh. Well then, I'll volunteer. It's better than going into the part that is still on fire.
Okay.
All right. Autobots, roll out.
Give me a stamina athletics.
Everybody?
See how fast we move there? Do we get a bonus for having a higher speed?
No.
Oh. In that case, I'm going to be terrible at this. Three. Dose. I got 2.
4.
So the Zabrax's going at it.
Well, I'm also helping somebody, so I'm not moving that fast. I'm just keeping up.
So you two are going to the forward hull with Mian.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my shield out.
Yeah, there are no fires in the forward hull. And upon approaching the part of this section, you realize that because the Carillion Corvette, its guns are on the front of the nose,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them has been sheared off. The good news is, the way that it's settled, you should have easy access to inside. And he's the slower of the three of you.
Okay.
He seems to be having the most trouble keeping up. Give me a dexterity athletics test to make your way through the ship. If you have climb or anything, that will help.
Finally, I don't look like a complete jackass.
5. Wow.
Damn.
I got 2.
I might have been in and out of these things before.
Well, the thing is, like I said, gaining access is easy, but once you're in, it is,
Tilted.
yes, it's at an odd angle. So moving through the corridors becomes tricky, and especially to move through them quickly.